Okay. Oops. Is it on? Is it on? Are we on? Dun, dun, dun. Say. Anyways, I really hope this is working. I hope my sound works. And welcome to my channel, guys. It is working because I got a notification. Can you see it? I got a notification saying we're working, and I really hope we do. Let me know if the sound is working for you guys, whoever is watching, if anybody is watching. Oh, hi, people. Hi, Dragon Raptor and Don Ticosti. Hi, guys. Can you guys hear me at all? Sound is on. Thank you. I've been like messing around with my computer for like an hour. Thing. And it's working. Jed will be here soon. He is writing his board. So, yeah. Hi, Birds718. Hey. Hey, Visual Traveler. And SE12. Hey. Hello. The video is very lag. Okay. Let me check. How do I do this? Oops. Oh. How about now, guys? Is it good now? Okay. Passing time is in Texas. Video is really slow. Okay, I'm trying to. Right now, it goes back and forth. It goes between stream status okay and then stream status good. I'm not sure what the problem is. Let's see. I really hope it works, guys. I'm sorry. How's the quality? Is the quality okay? Is the quality okay, or is it very like pixelated? Because I know I can fix that. Let me check. Pixelated, okay. Okay, so I just switched something. Let me see. Okay. Is the dialogue matching my lips now? I switched to a different mic. I really hope this works. Let's see. Yeah, so I just switched to different mic. And I switched to different settings, so maybe it will help. But now there's wind. Oh my God. Stop. I don't know why I'm holding this thing. Oh. Okay. Is it better now? Please tell me it is. Ooh, what if I do a delay? Save changes. Beyond watch page. Here it is. Okay. Watch page. Here it is. Okay, tell me how it is. I really hope it works now. I just messed with some settings, and I really hope it works. Oh, it's kind of pixelated. How do I do this? Is it working? Oh, it's kind of pixelated. Okay. Audio is laggy. Your lips don't match sound. Picture good and sound is less than a second. Awfully about closer. Okay. Okay, let's. If a regular spot, I'm in the same spot as always. Oops. Perfect. Okay. Is it good now, guys? Huh? Okay, good. I really hope it all works. Let's go back to the live control room and events. Okay. Now I gotta remember what kind of settings I did so I remember for next time, so this doesn't happen next time. And I've done like 6 of these things and I'm still learning how to do this. Okay. Enable. Okay. I think we're good now. Okay. Thank you guys so much for helping me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jed will be here soon. He is writing his boosted board. So he'll be here soon. And I'm hoping the connection will improve as well. So we'll see. Take a picture unless, okay, so passing time says take a picture unless you're on your phone. I'm not on my phone, I'm on my laptop. And take a picture like with my phone. I guess I can do that. I did post a picture on my Instagram today, which I think turned out pretty well. So SC1212 Abel says Lucia's lips. Thank you. Arizona cactus flower, what's the temperature there? It's kind of chilly. It's like 60 maybe. Let me check. Picture of the settings. Yes, thank you so much. Let me see. It is exactly 60 degrees. Oh, it's 65 now, and it's cloudy. The sun is coming out once in a while, but it's kind of cloudy and windy. So when the wind hits, it's pretty chilly. So that's why I'm like wearing my like winter clothes. And this week is supposed to be like cloudy and rainy in like 60s, and then Saturday and Sunday, that's when it started getting warmer in like 70s and 80s, and with sun coming out. So I'm super excited for that. We are moving into our van here like with the next 2 days. So our first week of living in the van will be kind of cold and rainy, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. Yuri Biller says, Evie, would you say the express seats are relatively comfortable? Getting my Savannah soon, and I hope seats are okay. Yes, the seats in the Chevy Express are amazing. They're so good. But this van is also in a very good shape. I don't think it's been used very much. So the seats are very comfy. In the Astro, the driver's seat is horrible, and the passenger seat is a little bit better, but still not very comfy. But those seats also have been used a lot more. So it just depends what kind of condition your van is. But for the most part, they are very comfy. I really enjoy driving in the Chevy Express van and sitting on those seats. Bird 718, it's 88 NYC. Oh, of course. Of course it's 88 there. Is it super humid? I remember when I lived there, I moved there in August, and it was so hot and so humid. And my second day there, I kept thinking to myself, what have I done? Why did I move here? Because I cannot handle it. I got used to it eventually, but still. Dragon Raptor says, hot as hell here in Tennessee. I bet. It's probably hot all over the South right now. Wes says, hi, Evie. Hey, the bill is looking great. Thank you. It's finally looking like it's like we're getting somewhere, you know? Like we have the bed in there. We have the cabinets in there now, which is amazing. We're actually washing all the bed sheets. Today I'm going to put everything in, and hopefully tomorrow, the next day, we'll be able to start moving the stuff in and moving in. So yeah, I'm super excited. Arizona cactus flower, I hear your area gets the best weather in July and August. Is that true? Yes. Usually people who live here say that the summer doesn't start till July 4th. Usually, and for the most part, it's true. All of June is usually kind of like on and off. You know, some days are going to be very hot and nice, but then you're going to have the week of rain and cold. And after July 4th, that's usually when like a full summer starts, and it's nice all the time. So yeah, July and August and early September are the best times here in the Pacific Northwest. Yuri Billy says it's 90 and humid today in Virginia. Oh, I hate humidity with passion. Growing up in Russia, it doesn't get humid. I mean, there are days where it might, but at least in Moscow, there is no water source besides Moscow River. And it's all the water is very far away, so it doesn't get humid at all. And so I'm not just used to it. I hate humidity with passion. Looks like Jed is coming. IC1212 says, what did Jed decide about the Astro? Is he going to do an auction? We don't know yet. He doesn't know yet. I don't know what he decided, but he'll be able to answer the question once he is here. So Paolo Nivala says, does Jed still needed to have a surgery? He's not having a surgery. The surgeon told him that it's not urgent. He can live with the hernia. It's not super bad or anything. He just needs to, you know, watch what he lifts and how he lifts things. But, you know, people live with hernias all their lives. So he can have a surgery done if he wants to, but he doesn't need to. Vapor Memory says, hey, Evie, what is the only living thing aside your... Okay. Sorry, dude, I'm going to have to block you. Let's see, SC1212, 82 degrees today in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Nice coastal breeze. Nice. That sounds amazing. Dragon Raptor says, are you and Jed going to customize the outside of the van with nice wheels and such, or are you planning to keep it stealthy? I'm going to let you answer that question.
What's the question?
Are you and Jed going to customize the outside of the van with the nice wheels and such, or are you planning on keeping it stealthy?
I don't know. Maybe better wheels. We eventually got to get new tires. Those tires are old. They have plenty of tread, but they're old, so they got some dry rotting. So I'll probably have to replace those before long. It would look damn good with some nice black wheels on it. Are you using this mic?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not using that mic.
Just turn it off then.
You turn it off. I don't know how to turn it off. Okay, Paula Nivala says, I'm glad to hear that you two can hit the road soon. Yeah, super excited. Super, super excited.
So there were two questions I heard that you wanted to wait for me to answer.
Yes.
What's going on with the Astro and the surgery?
Yes. No, I answered the surgery question.
Okay. So the Astro, I could put it on Craigslist and probably get like $1,000 for it or something because it's got a band tranny. Even though the brakes are brand new, the engine is brand new, the entire cooling system, I mean, just about everything is new. All it really needs is a transmission and to fix that code, which I think is the ECU or the wiring harness. So that van is very, very valuable to somebody who wants to live in a van, but to somebody who just wants a van to drive around or to transport stuff, it's not worth anything. It's garbage to someone like that. But for someone who wants to live in a van, they're not quite striking gold, but it's a good setup for somebody who wants to live in a van and is willing to put a little bit of work and a little bit of money into it to have an amazing van that's going to last for forever and they won't have any problems with. So I have to find that person who wants an Astro to live in, but also as a little bit of know-how, they can change the transmission out themselves and are willing to either figure out what's causing the random misfire code, which I don't think it's really misfiring. I think it's popping that code for whatever reason. It's got to be the ECU or a wiring problem. You know, someone who's willing to fix those few things is going to have an awesome van. I just got to find that person. It's kind of hard to do. But on the other hand, I've got 26,000 subscribers, you know, and you got how many? So it seems like someone out of that bunch has got to be the perfect person.
I have 1,700
for that van. I don't want that van. I don't want that van to get like scrapped or something, because I put so much work into it, and I've had so many like memories with it and done so much amazing things, and it's treated me so well. You'll find somebody. Like, I want to find someone who's going to take care of it, you know. And
yeah, you can take your time though. It's not like you'll have to sell it right away. You know, you'll have time.
Yeah, on the other hand, I could really use the money, because the entire time I've been on the road, I've been using credit cards, you know, to supplement, and then I'm not making enough money to make more than the minimum payment, so they've kind of just all been maxed out since I've been on the road pretty much, or shortly thereafter, because I lived off of them. So being able to sell that and pay off some of my credit cards would be awesome. I'd have more money to do, you know, to eat out and
do things,
have gas and stuff, to do things.
Yeah. Okay, Ramos King of Rome 5 says, freezing cold and wet in Australia. Is it in the winter time there? Isn't Australia like
it's opposite?
The opposite, right? That's what I hear. So it's winter time there now, right?
What part of Australia?
Yeah. Bodywork Athletics.tv says, love yourself. Woo! Love yourself. Van transmission probably because it's been sitting. What did you just click?
What did I just click?
Yeah.
I wanted to read what they said.
Van transmission problem because it's been sitting? Question mark.
It hasn't been sitting. We drive it at least once a week.
Okay.
I think it's because the water got in there a while. I read that someone got water in the transmission and they flushed it out right away, like I did, and it was fine for like 6 months, and then they started having problems. So I think that's got to be the problem. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe the fluid still looks great, and it's at the proper level. So.
Oh, says Jed, I'm going to quit smoking. I smoke cigars. A recommendation for complete vape kit.
Then help you out. Different places sell different things. I don't know that much about the devices yet. I'm still learning myself.
Robert McKinnon, long hair, don't care, Jed. Rock on.
Woo!
Yeah. Wes, Jed, one thing I have noticed about you since following you when you had 5K subscribers is your honesty. You are an all right person, just an observation.
Thank you. That's not going to come in handy when I try to sell this Astro van, because I know everything that's wrong with it. I know every single thing, and I have to tell people to sell it, and then it's gonna sound like this thing's got all these problems. But you go to look at any used car, and it's got problems. Just nobody tells you about them. They wait until you pull it off the lot to find out. Yeah. You know what I mean?
RV Roadcar says, oh man, I would love to pick it up for my first home. Sadly, no finances for a while. Good luck with the sale, though.
Thank you.
Thank you. Passing Time says, looking for a high-top converted van, but have to pay someone to do any mechanicals. I mean, you don't have to pay someone. You can just learn it.
No, it depends. Some people have some kind of physical disability, or they're just not mechanically inclined at all. That stuff just doesn't.
That's true.
Make sense to them at all.
Yeah, finding a high top converted van. I mean, nowadays it's probably be easier than it was even a year ago, because so many people doing it now and selling them and stuff.
Well, you can get 80s and 90s conversion vans like left and right on Craigslist.
Yeah. Yeah, Bessner says that's me. He's not mechanically inclined.
Yeah, I am, but I don't really like it. I'm tired of working on stuff. I got to change out the spark plugs and the spark plug wires in the new van, and I really don't want to do it. On this one, it's such a pain, though, because you got to remove the front wheels, and you got to get your arm in there in all kinds of crazy positions. It's harder to work on than the Astro, which is really surprising, because the Astro I thought was going to be like the hardest thing I ever worked on, but this van is way harder. There's just no room.
Yeah. Patrick Funk, what's up? Hello. Everything is coming along nicely, y'all. Keep it rocking, guys. Thank you. Yeah, it's finally looking like we're getting somewhere. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's finally looking like almost like a home. You know, it's just kind of nice. John Danowitz says, let Evie sell it for you. Yeah, I'm not very good at selling stuff, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I'm
she's too
not.
honest too.
Yeah, I'm way too honest, and I'll probably turn people away more than get them in to look at it, because I'll just tell exactly what's wrong with it. And I don't know enough about the Astro to say what's good about it, like how much work's been put into it. So yeah, I don't think I'll be good for that. So Passion Time says being patient. I'm guessing in regards to like looking to buy a van, to like finding a perfect one. Yeah, it took us a while to find this one. Yeah, so
well, a couple weeks.
But I mean, looking every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don DeCosti, what do you think about the herb garden inside the van? A little cactus to start with, because every single plant I've ever tried to grow besides weed, I've managed to kill. Even cactuses. I have killed few cactuses in my life. So we're gonna try with that, and then possibly later on grow some stuff.
Yeah. Sure.
Maybe carrots. No, not carrots. We can do basil and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Dragon Rap says, I have been thinking of installing air ride seats like they use in the big rigs. Oh, is it those like in the what were those big trucks?
Big rigs, semi trucks.
Do you have those seats that are like go up and down and stuff? That's kind of cool. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
For a van.
Maybe. I've never ridden one. I don't know what they're like.
They're super like comfy. Yeah. Let's say Visual Travel says Jamie might want to do something with that.
The Astro. He might. Maybe I'll talk to him.
Who is Jamie?
He runs Enigmatic Nomadics.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Dragon Master says in my conversion van, SC1212 is a transmission sleeping or trouble shifting. Could be a torque converter or could be a clogged filter.
When you jump on it, it'll, instead of like going down a gear, it'll kind of float between gears like it's not sure where to go, kind of thing. When I make a video, I'm going to make a video of going over the whole thing and showing what the problem is. It may not even be as bad as I think. It seems to me like it just needs a new transmission, but maybe it's something simple. I hope so. Maybe someone can tell me otherwise. But yeah, and then there's been a couple times where I was backing it up when it was cold, and it just didn't. It used to, you hit the gas pedal, it would jump. It was like, it was like, whoa! It was surprising because it's got so much power for what it is. But instead of like jumping, it would just kind of rev and not move as much. So it's like it's not engaging or something. I don't know. I don't know very much about transmissions, especially automatics.
Arizona Cactus Flower says, Astro, how many miles are on the chassis?
I don't remember. I think about 260,000.
Yeah. And then Dragon Raptor says, do you think it would be cool? I think it would be awesome to have those air seats in any van, to be honest. I think it would be kind of cool. I
don't know anything about them. They probably weigh a ton.
They probably do. I never thought about that.
I'm overly concerned about weight, though. Weight's not as much of an issue as I make it out to be.
Yeah. RV Roadcross says, oh, nice job on the wood cabinets, too. They look so much nicer than foam. No disrespect to all the hard work you guys did. Yes, they definitely look a lot nicer, that's for sure. And just so much easier to make. I mean, the foam cabinets, they are strong enough, and they would have been good, you know, once they're finished, but they just take such a long time. I mean, it took me forever just to do the whole screening process, let alone everything else. So
screening process.
Well, you
sounds like you're doing a job interview or something.
Patrick Funk says, "What's the temperature there?" It's 103 now in Arizona. It's 65 degrees here right now, and it's a lot warmer than it was like an hour ago, which is nice. Danica McDonald, what planning did you have to do to move into a van? What do you mean by planning?
Planning?
Like, in regards to what kind of stuff we're putting in the van, like bringing with us, like personal belongings, or like a whole thing, like from buying a van to moving in? Yeah, if you can just specify that a little bit, that would be nice. George Campo, Evie, big fan, subscriber via Jet's channel. Sounds like you accomplished a lot coming from Russia to a new country, NYU to see you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've definitely accomplished quite a bit since I've been here, and I never really think too much about it. And once I do, I'm like, oh my God, holy crap, I've done so much. Yeah, I mean, I moved all the way from Russia, and then I lived in Seattle, moved to New York, and traveled a bit, and moved to Portland. Yeah, I've done quite a bit for sure. You know, I have a 2-year degree from Seattle, and I have my bachelor's degree from New York, and had some amazing jobs and career jobs and stuff. So I've definitely done quite a bit. Arizona Cactus Flower says plants by Super Thrive, great stuff. What is that? Super Thrive? Is it like some sort of plant, or?
Sounds like some kind of like called Miracle Grow is a type of fertilizer.
Fertilizer? Okay. Dragon Raptor says they're asking for long trips. Yes, that's what I hear. And then he says, it's your lockup torque converter switch, Jed.
Maybe.
No, he's saying it's your locked up converter. Torque converter, yeah. Yeah, I don't know anything about transmissions. Doesn't seem like Jed knows too much about them. But I don't know. George Campbell says, Jed, I've watched a ton of your videos and you pretty much turned me into wanting to do exactly what you guys are doing. I think you tell a lot about yourself, not. And that makes you popular because people can identify with you.
Interesting.
That's true.
I never thought about it that way.
Yeah. You do share more of yourself than other vendors. At least from what like I've seen. So yeah, you maybe not even share more of yourself, you're just more honest. Or you seem like you are more like people can identify with you more because you're just
transparent.
Yeah, when you talk to the camera, it seems like you're just talking to like a friend, you know. So like when people watch your videos, they really feel like you're talking to them instead of talking to the camera. Where with other channels, it does feel like, oh, they're just talking to the camera, or they are, you know, you can tell that they're filming, right? But if you, when watching your videos, it just feels like, or he's just talking to me, or, you know, like we're just doing FaceTime or something.
Interesting.
And that's how I felt when I watched a few of your videos before meeting you.
Yeah?
So, yeah.
Huh. I never thought about that. Yeah. I never realized that.
JJ, yo, got a question. I told my stepsister not to eat the last slice of my French banana toaster straddle, but she did. Should I leak her nudes? No. Please don't do that.
Send them in my inbox. I'm just kidding.
Please don't do that.
I'm just kidding.
Please don't do that. Arizona Cactus Flower says.
Actually, I take that back. I have no idea how old your sister is. That could be actually kind of weird.
Yeah.
Really weird.
But yeah, don't do that.
I think it's a joke anyway.
Arizona Cactus Flower says air ride seats are great. Prior semi-driver for 28 years. Really, I didn't know that about you. 28 years semi-driver. You know, a few years back, when I was like super broke and I was like brainstorming ideas, like what can I do to make more money, and at the same time I I love traveling. I was actually looking into possibly getting my truck driving license and maybe doing that for a little bit, that I can travel a bit and save some money, because I hear if you give it the right company or do the right kind of deliveries, you can make some good money, which is kind of cool.
Dang it, what is Mike's channel's name?
Patrick Fong says, sounds like a torque converter or synchros and transmission. A lot of different things. Alpha 101 says experienced. Experienced to what? Or, I don't know. I'm sorry. Joanna says you need to reprogram the transmission. Reprogram the transmission. How do you do that?
You gotta hook it up to a computer that's capable of doing that.
Okay. Arizona Cactus Flower says Super Thrive you add to water. Oh, so it's like an additive. You help plants grow. That's kind of awesome. SMB says, why do people who vape take such deep tokes in it? Is it because you like seeing the smoke?
It's because it feels good.
I mean, some people I think do it because they like to see big clouds.
It's satisfying.
Yeah. Dante Costa says, in Seattle is where Bruce Lee's gravesite is located. Are you into that? Have you been there? Just wondering. Yes, Bruce Lee's gravesite is in Seattle. It's on Capitol Hill, right next door to the Volunteer Park. And yes, we actually been there together last time we went to Seattle.
Yep, I got a video on that.
Yeah.
We visited Bruce Lee's grave, we visited Jimi Hendrix's grave, and we went to the house where Kurt Cobain was murdered.
Yeah, check out his channel. He has a video, and it's kind of cool. Alpha One says, I like taking in a good haul. Like taking in a good haul. I'm not sure. Is it in regards to him vaping? I'm not sure. I'm sorry. And he's also say he's realistic. Yes, Jed is very realistic. SMB says, do you know what is the hardest thing about vaping? I'm gonna let Jed answer that when he gets back because he is way more experienced in it than I am, and he's just getting a package from the delivery guy.
Telling your parents are gay. There's a meme. He's referring to a meme.
He's asking, do you know what is the hardest thing about vaping?
Yeah, it's telling your parents are gay. It's a meme.
Okay.
All over the internet.
Kia Butler says, Dante Costi, they have done the video with them going to Bruce Lee's grave. It's just playlist. Yes, it is. Dan Man says, hey guys, hello, Dan Man.
Are you doing something down there? What does that sound? What is that?
What is this?
Grip tape, feel that.
Ooh, it's super grippy.
Yeah. Whoa.
He just got a new grip tape for his whistle board. SC1212 says, have you tried a new battery yet? What's the storage amps? How low can you deplete it?
0. We have not. Well, we plugged it in the on-air sign to it, but that's it. We haven't. I'm wiring the van today, but yeah, you can take lithium batteries down to 0 safely every time. That's one of the major benefits of it. There's a lot of benefits, but that's one of the major ones. Versus lead acid battery, you can only take down to like 20%, 30%, even 10% if it's not a deep cycle. So it's lithium's the way to go. That means that our 100 amp hour lithium battery is equivalent to like 400 or 500 watts of or amp hours of lead acid batteries, which is massive because it only weighs 35 pounds.
Yeah, it's amazing. And I can actually lift it.
Yes, you can pick it up.
I can pick it up. Okay, Denman says I'm working on my van build right now too. That's awesome. What kind of van do you have? You probably answered it before, and I'm just forgetting. I'm sorry, I have bad memory.
I need a hoodie.
Arizona Cactus Flower says, Teamster for 20 years of those 20 years. That's awesome. By Teamster, you mean like you drove with another person, right? I've met a couple. I used to do Uber like 6 months ago to save some more money for my van build. And when I was giving a ride to this couple and they're truck drivers, and they drive the same truck, and what they do is, because I think you're only allowed to drive for like 10 hours every 24 hours or 12 hours or something like that. So they would switch, you know, he would drive for 12 hours and then she would sleep and then they would switch. So that way they'll get to destination sooner. I can do more deliveries in the month and get paid more, which is kind of cool. Georgia Curry says, Jed, is what you see is what you get kind of dude, no superficial fronts. That's why I like watching, even if I don't give you everything you believe. I respect your honesty. Thank you. Yes, that's 100% true. Phil Whitehead says, Jay, do you still have plans in the future to buy a sailboat? And what does Evie think about that?
Later in life, when I'm ready to slow down. I'm not ready to slow down yet. I wanna go out and experience as much as possible, as fast as possible right now.
Yeah, on the sailboat, I mean, you're kind of stuck in the water. There's not much you can see while you sail. I'm all down for it though, but later in life when I'm ready to just slow down a bit, for sure. I will. Right now, if I were to be on a sailboat right now, I will get too anxious because I'm not going to be able to like go, you know, I'll get kind of stuck in one place until you get to the next piece of land. Yeah. Let's see. Denman, hey guys, I would love to show you my super high-tech vent veiling when it's finished later this summer if you're ever in the DC area.
Hit us up if you see we're in that area. I get a lot of people saying if I'm in this area, get a hold of you, and I get like it seems like once a week or so. I don't really. I guess there is a way to keep track of all that. I could probably get a notebook or something and keep track of that, but I haven't. So I think the best way is when you see we're going to be in an area, hit us up.
Yeah, hit us up.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, I'd love to get to DC too. I've never been to DC and always wanted to see it. And that way we can see your van as well. So yeah, let us know. Keith Butler. Oh, by the way, hi, is Evie. Hey, it's Evie and Jed. Glad I was at home today for your stream. Been working on my van today. My build out should be done in about 3 weeks. Thank God. That's awesome. 3 weeks. That's soon. Yeah, that's awesome. We're probably gonna be done about the same time. That's kind of great. Dragonaut says, Jed, have you tried getting sponsored by some of the equipment you use in your van, as well as sponsored by other auto vendors?
Yes, I have. I contacted the company that made our lithium battery. They didn't get back to me. I contacted Renogy about the solar panels, trying to get them to send me a free one. They didn't get back to me, which is too bad because I could make some videos about how awesome these products are, because they are awesome, and it would make them some sales. So they lost out.
Yeah. Larry Greg says, hey guys, hello. Denman, but you shouldn't discharge lithium all the way to 0. But you shouldn't discharge lithium all the way.
Not what I heard. It's not what I read on the company website.
But you shouldn't. Okay. And then he also has a Ford Transit. It's a top secret build. I haven't spoken about it with hardly anyone. Top secret. Well, it's kind of cool. Okay, we're not gonna tell anybody. Don't worry. We'll keep it a secret between us and all other 50 people that are watching. Alpha 101 says, get on the road already. We are going. We're moving into the van in like what? 2 days, maybe.
Something like that.
As soon as everything is wired up, we're gonna start moving all of our stuff in and live in the van and hopefully hit the road as soon as we're done with the last big thing we're building. It should be I'm probably a week, maybe 2, to hit the road.
I don't know.
Something like that. We're super close to hitting the road. Then, man, I feel like you would run out of water really fast on the boat, drinking water, I mean. Yeah, because you can't drink the ocean water. You will definitely need to have a lot of water with you, or be close enough to the shore where you can get to the shore and get some more water.
Or get one of the machines that converts ocean water to drinking water.
Do they have those machines? I didn't know
They're
that.
very expensive, I think.
Yeah. Alpha 101 gave us... Thank you so much, Alpha 101. Really
Thank you.
appreciate it. Dan, man, I'll let you know if I see you in DC.
Thanks,
yes,
Dan.
Thank you, Dan. Don to go see. There's no Wi-Fi in the middle of the ocean yet. Haha, I shouldn't give McDonald's any ideas, though.
That'd be kind of funny if there was a McDonald's floating in the middle of the ocean, or a Walmart or something.
With free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. Alpha 101 says, tried. Dan, man, LOL. Don to go see. They are just...
Desalinators, yeah. It desalinates
the water.
Yeah, that's a cool word. Is that a real word, desalinate?
I don't know. Look it up.
I like that.
Visual Traveler, if you don't mind me asking, how much did just one lithium battery cost you?
$900, but they last way longer than lead acid. So by the time you replace all your lead acid batteries every couple of years, might as well just bought one of these anyway, because you'd need way less of them, and it would be way less weight and everything else, and size and everything, and you can discharge them all the way and blah blah blah. So many benefits. It's totally worth it. It's a bigger initial investment, but in the end, it's more economical to spend a ton of money on a good lithium battery.
Yeah. MC Genius 99 says people sail all over all the time and YouTube it. They upload it when they get to location with Wi-Fi. Yes, but what if you're in the ocean for like 3 months? So it means you can upload for 3 months.
When are you in the ocean for 3 months?
When you sail across the world.
Yeah, but you'd be making stops.
Well, if you're sailing from the United States to Europe across the ocean, how long does it take to sail from New York to the other side of the ocean? Probably quite a while.
A couple weeks, a month, maybe.
Yeah. Danico says yes to pronunciation of the word. Okay, Arizona Cactus Flower says, you guys know any YouTube boaters to hook up with? Be super fun. I don't know anybody.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it would be kind of fun. Visual Travel says, whoa. Yes, it is pretty pricey. Alpha 1 says, yes, no salt. AC1212, the lady in Houston, Texas said she will have sugar gliders available August. She had to raise the price to 50. Awesome, thank you so much. Yeah, August works for sure. definitely like when she tells you that they're ready, let us send us a message or something, and we can figure something out. It'll be super cool. Damn says the only problem with lithium, the only thing with lithium is that they could explode.
Only if you short them out.
Yeah.
If you don't let any metal things penetrate them or short them out, they're fine.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that they have a safety device built into it so that it has like an internal fuse so that if it gets shorted, it'll trip itself.
There you go. Okay.
But even if it doesn't, you just protect it. We're gonna put it in a wood box to protect it and make sure that nothing metal touches both the poles or anything like that, and then it's properly grounded and nothing can get in there.
Yeah.
If they do explode, yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah. Paula Nivala, Jed, I'm going to be making an Amazon purchase today, and we'll do it through your link. But I was wondering if you do pretty good with people doing that, or do they forget to do so like I usually do? While he's thinking about the answer, thank you for using his links. That definitely helps. I have links too. Nobody uses mine though. I made exactly $0 from Amazon.
It's very different every month. I mean, I make anywhere from, usually it's about 200. Last month it was 500, and that's because I emphasize the check out this product, check out this product, check out this product. And they're all things that I either use or I think are awesome, but I'm not sure about. I'm asking other people what they think, and then they click on the link and end up buying something. It's more, I don't do it just to make money, because I think at that point when you're just putting links out there for people to click on, it's completely unethical. But if I use something and I think it's awesome, I share it. And if people want to buy it, then I get 200 to 500 a month, it seems. So yes, it helps a lot. Thank you.
Yeah. Rambling on the video says hello. Hello there. Apple1 says only port stops for supply. Okay. But so people would only stop at the ports to get supplies and stuff and then head back, right? That's kind of cool. No pro go pronto. What's up, kids? Loving the new van build. Thank you. Thank you. Were you on our last live stream? I don't think you were. Danman says, so you have to add in more safeguards, battery management system and stuff like that, but much more power and efficient if you know what you're doing. But if they explode, there might little cell it explode like fireworks.
It's more like a fire. I've watched quite a few videos of them exploding. It's more like a fire than an explosion. I guess it explodes into a fire, but it's not like a bomb going off. It's more like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like napalm in a pressurized system. I don't know.
Well, we've seen some YouTube videos where people try to blow up lithium batteries, and it wasn't as satisfying as I thought it would be.
No.
Like the actual blowing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very.
It was more like it suddenly is a pretty intense little fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Passing Town says made a special link for Smile alongside Reg Amazon. The contributions really do it up over time, but I think they only send it quarterly.
No, they send it every month.
Yeah, they send it every month. Yeah. Jed is doing amazing on Amazon. I'm not. I think I made like $2 over the last 2 months on Amazon. $2. And they won't send it to me because I haven't hit the threshold yet. So okay, so Georgia Corey says, I would hate being secluded for 3 months straight, no other people, but the one you're with, yikes, not my cup of tea. I need to interact with different people in my hair.
Sound like an extrovert.
Yeah, I sound like an extrovert. I thought I would be fine with that because I'm an introvert. The thing that would drive me crazy if I were to do it right now is not being able to go and explore. You know, you're kind of stuck in the middle of water. And that's why I wouldn't want to do it right now. Right now, we can get in the van and drive and explore, and we're not limited by anything.
Being stuck on the boat is much worse than being stuck with her or being stuck with nobody else. You know, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Says, but I'm using an LFP battery too actually. What's LFP? Liposuction?
Lipo 4, I think.
Lipo 4, okay. Georgia Corey says, and I really like boats, but not 3 months straight. Yeah, 3 months straight right now on a boat would be miserable. Demon says, have you ever thought about freelancing work?
Yeah, we're gonna get into real estate photography. I'm working on this job of being a salesman for a juice distribution company that produces e-juice, and just going around to different vape shops and hooking them up with that. If that works out, then I won't be doing the real estate photography. If it does not, then I will be doing real estate photography and videography, and I think we'll do it together because the money from YouTube isn't enough.
Yeah, I'll definitely be doing real estate photography and possibly like other, like trying to sell my prints and stuff from my landscape photography, maybe do some portrait work. Yeah, because I'll definitely need to make some money, and I'm not making any money right now for YouTube. Let's see. Passing Time says monthly. That's great. Yes, it is great. If you are making money on Amazon.
It's very minimal work, and the money just kind of comes in on itself, and it doesn't cost anybody else anything. It's a beautiful thing, and people usually shop on Amazon anyway.
Yeah.
Like, it's so awesome. I'm so fortunate to be able to have that stream of income.
Yeah.
Because it's just amazing for everybody involved. It's great for Amazon too, because it's helping them, sell their things. So it's like a triple win situation with like minimal effort from anybody. It's awesome. I'm so grateful for it. So grateful. Grateful for you guys using my links too.
George Cam says, what's one of the best places you've been to since starting van life? Probably for you.
I really liked Cocoa Beach.
I've never been there.
In New Orleans. We'll go to Cocoa Beach. I like it. It's pretty low key. In New Orleans.
I love New Orleans. I've been there when I did my trip in last September. I went to New Orleans. Loved it. Pauline Bala says, I'm sorry, Evie, I didn't realize that you had one also. I can use your link. Thank you. Yeah, I do have Amazon affiliation. And so all the links there in all of my descriptions in every video, I have like my gear and then all the links down there. And sometimes I'll put other links to what I've been using in that video. And all of those are affiliated links. So if you click on those and buy something on Amazon, was it within 24 hours? 4 hours, I'll get a little bit of commission. Yeah, I don't talk about it though in my videos though. I do say like check out my links, but that's about it. I don't do like build videos. So I don't really have other things besides my gear to like show the links for, because I'm not, my videos are not like build videos like Jed's. So mine are more of the like daily vlog type thing. Denman says, if you live in the van, press 1. I was like this flower one says, lithium rocks when doing, what are you doing? Let me read. Okay, lithium rocks when doing a comparable cost analysis to lead. I watched the new Porsche Hybrid getting 90 mpg gallon with lithium. It's on Jay Leno's channel. That's awesome.
Where is that?
Jay Leno's channel.
Where's the comment?
Right here, at the very top.
Oh.
SC1212 says, living on sailboat is a glamour lifestyle, but can get expensive. Lots of maintenance, insurance expensive, marine sleeps are super expensive. But we're paying $900 a month for a sleep in Key West.
Sounds about right.
It's like a whole apartment. Like
Yeah.
renting an apartment or something.
Yeah,
It's
they need
crazy.
constant maintenance, and everything is expensive with sailboats.
Demon says, I don't need no one.
Talking about the being stuck in the
Oh,
middle,
okay.
nobody.
LFP is lithium.
Mm.
Oh, okay. RV Roadker says Evie.
It was about to mow the lawn.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's not that
It's
loud.
not too loud.
It's not that loud. The neighbor's mowing the lawn, so if you guys have a hard time hearing, let us know. We'll move somewhere else. Okay. RV Roadker says, Evie, you should do a video about your gear and add links to them. Drone camera gear and such. Yeah, maybe I should do that. I do have quite a bit of gear, that's for sure.
You've got a kit.
Huh?
You've got a kit.
Yeah, I have quite a bit. Yeah. Thank you for suggesting. I'll probably, yeah, I'll do that video soon. I have a video that I'm in the process of filming today, which I will release soon. Maybe after that video, I'll do my gear video. George Cruz says, yeah, I'm more an introvert. I recharge by being alone. Other people get on my nerves. Same here. I definitely get more energy or recharge when I'm by myself or with Jed. When we go out, like where there's a lot of people around, it's draining for me. I cannot do it for long periods of time. Wind. Stop. Dragon Master says you guys are providing a service to your viewers, and if you can make money from it where there's nothing unethical or wrong doing so. I really enjoy you guys' videos of valuable proof information. Thank you so much. Yes, if we can make money from it, that would be great, and there's nothing wrong with it for sure. Alpha Mono says e-juice, not vitamin water. Yeah, just another pretty face, not party face, pretty face. Hey, you two, good to see you. Love what you did to the shelves, Evie. Will you also do the back foam board the same way? Do the back foam board.
I don't understand.
You're talking about the foam cabinets, right? The video I just released. Yeah, we never finished them. Switched to wood, but the idea or the plan was to do the wood veneer on all of it. I mean, you know, every single piece of the shelf. So, Alpha One says triple win. Yes, for the Amazon. Then, so let's talk about security. What do you do to keep safe and keep yourself protected on the road?
Number one is always intuition. Trust your gut.
Yes.
The rest of it's just adding to that or backup plans.
Yeah.
In case you slip.
He says weapons.
Weapons.
Weapons. We don't have any weapons. Well, I have a pepper spray that I almost accidentally pressed the other night as I was walking around. Yes. It would have been bad if I did press it, but I didn't, thank God. George Ogori says, did you get a tour any part of the space station when at Cocoa Beach?
No, it was too expensive. I didn't have enough money.
Did they have a space station there?
Yeah, the Kennedy Space Center.
Really?
That's where the thing launched into the moon, I think. Isn't it?
I didn't know that. I toured a Russian spaceship station once in Russia.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Cosmonauts?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Let's see. Rebelling on Ruby says, then man, that question is what stalkers ask. I think, yeah, some stalkers ask those questions because they want to like know everything about you. That way they can like jump you, maybe, I don't know.
Jump you.
Stalk you, kill you. So if someone attacks you, you just sit there. If someone attacks you, well, if someone is attacking us, we're not gonna just sit there. We're definitely gonna fight back.
I know a little jiu-jitsu, and I got some backup plans.
I have pepper spray.
Yeah, I've got a couple security measures in the Astro. At least this one will. Actually, I have to take them out before I sell it so that people don't know my tricks.
Yeah. I just have pepper spray. And him. Apple One says boat living is over top expensive. Yes. If you have a lot of money and that's how you want to do it, then great. If you don't have a lot of money, could be hard to do boat living. S6 says we use satellite phone and satellite internet and TV when we leave Florida and cross the Atlantic and sail to St. Croix. Monthly bill $2,500. Cell phones only work about 5 miles.
Wow.
Are you serious?
$2,500.
Wait, is it $2,500 for like a month just to live on a boat while you cross the Atlantic?
No, I think the bill is for the satellite phone, internet, and TV.
That is way too much.
Yeah.
You might as well at that point just make your own TV shows, like just entertain each other.
Yeah.
You know? Dan Man says, and you can get a gun because that's illegal.
No, it's not. You just have to follow it. Well, it's unuseful because in most states it seems like you have to like It has to be unloaded and locked in a safe. That doesn't do you much good if someone's, you know,
Well, you can get
trying to hurt you.
the concealed license.
They don't work in every state.
There are some licenses that work in multiple states,
But not all of them.
and you can get multiple. So like one of my friends, he has a concealed permit, and he has two of them. He has one for Oregon State, and he has one for some other state. I don't remember. And with those two, he's able to carry his gun or like conceal it on him, load it and everything, in most states besides 2 or 3, I believe. Illinois is one of them. He can have it in Illinois, but he cannot be in Illinois state for more than 24 hours, though. But with those 2 permits, he's able to have his gun and travel and everything through most of the states, besides like 2 or 3, I think.
I'd like to talk to him.
Yeah. He also has handcuff, some sort of permit. He took like an FBI class on handcuffing and stuff, and there's only like a couple hundred people who has that certification in the whole world, and you have to be invited by an FBI somebody to take that course too, which is kind of cool. Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
It's shaking my hand. Rambling on Ruby, right? Oh goodness. Right on. Until then, man, will you have to protect that equipment and what it is and where it is in the van? Or to have any equipment, we wouldn't tell you guys. Sorry. Gotta keep safe. Georgia Corey says, I recharge after my husband goes to sleep. LOL. Nice. Every night I go on walks and I call my family. And it's kind of recharging for me a little bit. I love going on walks. But I recharge being with Jet too, which is weird for me because usually I have to be alone to like recharge. But with Jet it's different. I can completely recharge with him being by my side too, which is kind of cool. Dama says, have you thought about using a flare gun for self-defense? Totally legal, and you can get one that are approved by the U.S. Coast Guard.
I haven't thought about it, no.
Yeah, I've heard of flare guns, but I don't know what they look like, and I've never thought about using a flare gun for self-defense. So, just another pretty face. Yes, the sponge paint to fill in the back wall with more paint. Oh, okay. Have we thought about doing the back wall with sponge? No, we're leaving the back part as it is, like the wall color that we have, because we're not gonna be able to see most of it anyways, because there's gonna be like boxes there for our clothes and stuff. So it's gonna leave it as it is. That's because it says, if you take a sugar glider to the park to run around and play, will they run off with the feral animals, or will they come back to their human family?
I don't know.
I don't know. I heard that they're like, once it takes them a little bit, some time to get like used to you and attached to you, but once they do get attached to you, it's for life. They usually sleep during the day, so like a lot of people take them with them, like little special pouches and stuff. But yeah, I'm not sure if they will, like if you let them run in the park, I'm not sure if they will run off or come back. I probably wouldn't want to do that anyways, to be honest, because I would be afraid that a squirrel might eat it or something, or like a hawk. I don't know, something like that. AC12 says, Jed, maybe put a wrap on the van. Lots of companies looking to put their product on vehicles. It pays monthly or per mile.
Do that. We turned it down because it's not stealthy.
Yeah, because if we have a wrap on the van, and you know, obviously you guys will see it, then yeah, it's not gonna be stuffy. So you know, if people who watch our channel will be like, can see us, that it's us, and then knock on our doors, or possibly something bad, you know, can happen.
They know where everything's at in that van. 99.9% of you guys are awesome people, but there's that 1% who does not like us at all and sober or even hurt us somehow. So yeah, we're playing it safe with that. We don't want a big advertisement. Hey, here's here's our van. You know everything that's inside if you watched our videos. You know, come steal our stuff or
Yeah, definitely
you know,
have some.
come finger us in the middle of the night or something.
I have some people who like leave pretty like scary comments on some of my videos, and I definitely don't want those people knowing where I'm at exactly. It's scary. Let's see. Georgia says, yes, Kennedy, remember how much I want to go. That's for you. How much was the price?
I don't remember. I think it was like $50 or something, $40.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pricey.
Yeah, and you had to pay for parking. You had to pay for the parking lot.
Way too much.
Yeah.
Demo says, and you can get paper balls like paintballs filled with paper powder, and you can get a handheld launcher that's powered with the CO2 cartridge. It would be kind of cool to have like a paintball gun itself and just use paintballs, because those things hurt, especially if you like hit somebody up close. I mean, they're hurt and they leave nasty bruises on you.
They don't hurt someone who's on drugs or completely crazy and doesn't care about life anymore.
That's true.
I ain't gonna do anything to stop them.
That's true. Okay, you're just like shaking way too much.
I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm hungry.
Are you gonna come back here?
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get something to eat.
Okay, he's going to eat. He'll be back. He's been like shaking the chairs. So, Damon says, I would love to know your tricks. I don't think Jed would want to disclose his tricks for his safety purposes. Oh my God, there's so many questions now. Okay. Alpha 101 says self-defense is a case. What case? I don't get it. Oh. Damon says, okay, that guy is like a billionaire. What guy? What guy? I don't go. Okay. RC says, shoot first, ask questions later. Okay, Passing Time says, WAP spray works better than mace or pepper spray. It shoots about 20 feet in a squirt and isn't as likely to blow back on you. Oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome information. Thank you. I'll definitely look into it. I have a pepper spray. It was given to me by one of my friends who went. He was at police academy or something like that, and it was like a police grade pepper spray, like a small bottle of it. But I'll definitely look into wasp spray. That sounds a lot better. Damon says, bring that gun to DC or something like that, and you could get arrested if they find it. Yeah, I don't know what the DC laws on guns. MC Genius 99, some people live in fear all the time, and a gun is their security blanket. Yes, that's true. There's definitely a lot of people who always live in fear, and they need the gun to help them feel safe. I'm gonna need to get my charger.
How long is this thing going on? It's been going for an hour.
We're going for an hour, yeah. My computer battery is at 39%, so once it gets to like 15% or something like that, that's when we're gonna end it. This laptop, the battery is a lot smaller than my old laptop, so it doesn't last as long, unfortunately. Let's see. Rumbling on Ruby, police and retired can carry 48 continental states. Kind of cool. Georgia Corey says, I think Utah may have a concealed and carry in all states. Yes, yes. Now that you say that, I'm pretty sure it is a Utah concealed weapon permit that allows you to carry in all states. Yeah. Let's see. Good for all states. I was looking at this flower. Don't have to answer this one. A tip. How about a cut-off switch for the Savannah? Is it to us or to somebody else? I'm sorry.
That wouldn't be too hard to figure out. Just take it off the run wire on the ignition.
Oh, it's for us. How about a cut-off switch for the Savannah? You just answered that, right? Yeah. Okay.
Just a simple on-off switch.
Yeah. Dragon Raptor says, I suggest a good baseball bat for protection. What do you think about a baseball bat for protection?
If you don't know how to use it, and someone bigger and stronger and better has better fighting skills than you takes it from you, you're in for a hurting. Best
in time, check to see which states work together. Lists is on the internet. Yes, there is like a map that shows you which permits work for what states and restrictions and non-restrictions and all that stuff. George Campbell says, do you hang out or talk to any of the other van YouTubers? Some of them are kind of weird. I have exchanged like a few messages with Chelsea Vicari. I have talked to Hobo Ali on Instagram. Like we'll exchange a few messages on Instagram. Before, those two are the only ones. Chelsea and I were trying to meet up when she was here in Portland, but it didn't work out. Any other van dweller YouTubers, and yeah, some of them are kind of weird. Not gonna name names, but yeah, there's definitely some weird van dwellers YouTubers out there. RC says all are weird. Are weird though, that's for sure, in their own ways. Are you texting?
Yes, I'm emailing.
Oh. Passing Time says zip ties were great. What do you think about zip ties?
For what?
For self-defense.
If you know how to use them.
Visual Child says, Jed, remember when you was thinking about a box van? Mm-hmm. Brian Adventure Man said in his last video that would be his next vehicle in a year or two.
If we would have found as good of deal on a box van as we did on our Express, we would have gotten that.
Yes. We were actually just talking about it yesterday because we saw a box van for sale. Demo says, flare gun looks like a pistol, but it's bright orange and it shoots a flare. That's kind of cool. RB Roadker Jed and thoughts as to picking up one of those Winnebago Travoltas.
This is the last time I ever want to build a van, and hopefully in a few years, maybe even a couple of years, when we're making enough money, I think it would be very smart to just buy one of those, because I don't see myself stopping living mobily anytime soon. It'd be really smart to just buy one of those with like 10 miles on it, or less than 1,000 miles on it. Excuse me, I just burped while I was talking, or something like that, like very low miles. Buy it, lease it, use it as a write-off, lower my taxes down a little bit, and every year just buy another one. Instead of rebuilding all the time, just buy another one. Use it as a write-off. It'll pay for itself.
Make sure it's like a good one, because we've seen so many of them.
The Travolta is my favorite.
Look like shit.
The John Travolta.
The John Travolta.
Yeah, is my favorite by far.
Yeah.
By far. Well, no, there were a couple ones we checked out too.
There were ones from
huge.
like Canada.
The Canadian ones.
The Canadian ones, yeah.
Huge though.
Dan Man says, way too many gun laws to carry around a gun, I think, would really restrict your travel. Yes, there are definitely a lot of gun laws, but if you have the right permits that allow you to conceal and carry in all states, as long as you're like, don't, point it at people all the time, I think it'll be fine. As long as you stay like low on it, like don't advertise it. Danzico says sugar gliders are cute, but it's almost impossible to see them actually glide in a small space like a room or a van. I don't know, when we saw them, they jumped from like my shoulder to his shoulder a few times.
Yeah.
You can we saw them glide a little bit.
They're so cute. Yeah,
they're super cute. Passing Time says creeps in the world. There's a lot of creeps in the world, yes. Alpha 11 says stealthy is the best way.
Agree.
I agree, for sure. We won't be as stealthy though if we buy the Class B. It's not gonna be stealthy.
Well, you don't really need it. If you've got a brand new Class B, people will just think you're a rich, older, retired person.
That's true.
Nobody's gonna bat an eye.
Yeah, that's true. Georgia Corey says, I keep a damn key ready to go or fly like hell if pushed in the corner with anything you got. I keep a damn key ready to go or fight like hell if pushed in the corner. Okay. Yeah, key, like using a key to protect this was actually very helpful, very useful. One key can do a lot of damage, especially if it's like a big key. Mm-hmm. Can do a lot of damage. Are you guys taking mountain bikes with you? No, we're not.
No
mountain bikes for us. Then, man, I was just kidding about the treks. Then I'm so sorry about by the time you read my comment, I was commenting on something you said a while back. Yeah, it's kind of there is like a 30-second delay, I think. Plus, there's so many comments, and I'm trying to read them in order, so it's taking me a while to get to them. The chat is logging and got an ad. Wait, there's an ad? What?
They play ads on the live?
Yeah, they play ads on lives? I had no idea. George Campbell says, how many subscribers do you think you would need to be able to live off of YouTube?
Depends. There's people with 1,000 subscribers making a killing because they're making like compilation videos or something that get 1 million views each, and they put like 5 ads on them, and they make a killing. They're making like 60 grand a month.
Yeah.
And they only have like 1,000 subs. It's not about subs, it's about views, and it's not just about views, it's about what your videos are about. Videos that are about like insurance or technology, some other, I don't know what other niches would be like super high, real estate, things like that. The people who put the ads on those videos pay a lot more than they do van dwelling videos. The van dwelling niche is not a money making niche. You're not going to get rich off of, well, unless you're Hobo Ali, but
yeah,
you know what I mean. So her videos aren't about van dwelling. They're
commercials, really. They are. Yeah, it's not about subscriber count. It's all about the views, and
some of them are about
how many minutes, like, what is that? How long your video, like, how long is somebody view your video for? If they view the whole 10 minutes of it, or if you only view 2 minutes of it too. The actual watch time plays. I mean, there's a lot of factors of it, right? A lot of factors. Yeah, subscriber count is not a huge factor in it. Like right now, 100 subscribers, and it's not changing. It's not going up or down, really. And I think so far I've made, in my, like, what, 3 months on YouTube, 2 months on YouTube, I've made like, I don't know, maybe $100. And I haven't even seen it yet because it's still sitting in the Google account and it's not transferring into my checking. So technically I made 0. And I don't know how long it's going to take me to get to the point where I actually make a living off of YouTube.
It's about how many views you get and what niche you're in.
Yeah.
That dictates how much and how many ads you're putting on your video, and then a lot of other small things like the duration. You know, it's gonna dictate Google's algorithm, how many people they show your video to, and everything else. You got to think about like your.
You can also get like sponsorships because those pay well.
Yeah,
so.
We're talking about just ads, which is
Yeah.
actually once you start actually making on money, is like the least amount you're going to be making. Most of it's from like direct sponsorships with companies or affiliate things and stuff like that. I mean, my Amazon affiliate thing is almost catching up to my AdSense, and I don't think it'll be that long before it. Especially once we start making, we're going to make a camera review channel where we review camera reviews and talk about things to help people starting out on YouTube and stuff. And those are very specific to gear and those technology things. Like we're going to talk about the new MacBook. We're going to talk about the new cameras. We're going to talk about the old cameras and all this gear, tripods and stuff. Those will bring in way more, not only people clicking on the Amazon links, but the ads that go on the videos will be paying way more than they are for the videos we're getting. I mean, I get a lot of Mercedes ads, but
I don't even know what kind of ads
I think those
get.
pay pretty good. Videos?
I watch, but I never see ads, even though I put ads in it. Yeah. I've seen one ad. It was like a 2-minute long ad, but I don't remember what it was about. And yeah. I'm not doing something right. I know that. Because I'm not making any money. Okay.
You're doing a lot better than I did.
That's true.
Like a year to get out that.
And there are baseball bats made for self-defense that are made of solid metal. That's what I hear. Aren't they like super heavy though? The one about Fusey mod controlled amount. Sorry. Up 101. I don't know what you're saying. I don't get half of your comments. Is it like a Russian thing? I don't know. Dante Costa says Kansas concealed carry license works in 29 states. 29 states leaves out about 21 states. Yeah, but if you have like a Kansas concealed carry and then you have the Utah one, then you cover it in pretty much all of US besides like Hawaii and Alaska. Apple 101 says weird everywhere. Yes. Then man, what's the point of living in the van if you can go anywhere you want? What do you mean? You can go anywhere you want if you live in the van, right? Or are you talking about the whole gun thing? Talking about whole gun thing, you just have to get the permit and you should be good. Dragon Watch says, Jed, have you considered getting baseball hats with Mystery 13 logo?
Yeah, I'm working on them slowly. I haven't hardly sold any merch, so putting a bunch of energy into doing all of that just doesn't seem like it's worth my time. It seems like my time is better spent on getting the van on the road and getting on the road, and then once I get on the road, I've got, hoodies and new t-shirts and everything I just need to put on the website, but they just haven't sold hardly at all, so I'm not very motivated to do that, if you know what I mean.
Adam Scott says, good day, everyone, from Melbourne, Australia, early this morning, guys. Hey, Adam, how are you? Are you at work? Let me guess, you probably are, because he always at work when we do this. There's pedo stash going on. A little bit. But he also has a little of the beard, so it doesn't look as bad as it did before. When he did the mustache before.
I slow down in school zones.
Oh, so gross.
What? I'm a good citizen.
Georgia Curry says, baseball bat can be considered a weapon like a gun unless you have a mitt and a bowl too, and I agree with Jad. And same goes for any weapon. If you can use it effectively, you'd be better off. Yes, you have to definitely know how to use it effectively. Otherwise, your own weapon can kill you. For one says easier to travel with more. Georgia Curry says scream and drive away. And drive away. Oh, if you get attacked, yes, you can do that. Psychedelic 44. It's 9:30 a.m. Monday in Australia, and about time ago, we got our gun rights back. Totally disarmed us 10 years ago. Yeah, in Russia, guns are totally legal as well. Only police and military personnel can carry guns, and they have to have special permits as well. Regular citizens, completely legal. But there's still a lot of people who do have guns, thanks to, black market and all of that stuff. So, SC1212 says, ooh, I lose it. Here we go. Good night, guys. Going down to the tiki bar. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Good night. Thank you so much for joining us once again. You are amazing. Adams, guys, take a look for they took away our guns after we had the world's worst massacre. Failed cop mate. Wow.
It's in Australia.
Yeah, I know. I've never heard of the massacre war. Look into that. Okay, Leslie Fisher. Hi, Evie. Keep your self-defense quiet. Love you to be safe. And no matter what others say, sugar gliders will stink up the van. My sister had 3. I don't know what to say. What are you doing there?
Reading about the massacre. 35 people killed. Can you believe that?
What?
23 wounded.
Okay, Leslie says the sugar gliders will stick up the van. What do you have to say about that?
I don't know. I've never had sugar gliders.
Yeah.
Do they keep the cages clean?
Yeah, because I heard you're supposed to clean the cage quite often. This guy says much better, Evie. Dandicosta says sugar gliders jump. Yes, that's totally true, but they don't spread out and glide unless they need the airlift for the flight. I don't know. Do they? I've seen some videos of them gliding online, and they glided in the room now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Georgia Corey says, keep key ready to drive away. Yes. Oh, we must be very lagging. Oh my God. Okay, I found Australia has their own power to make laws.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, then man, have you ever thought about hiring Chinese click farms to increase the number of the views and clicks on your videos?
I don't think that works, and I don't think it's ethical.
Chinese click farms. I've gotten
click farms.
I got an email from a company a while ago that does that stuff. You pay them for pretty much views and clicks or subscribers, even something like that. And I think it's very unethical. You know, for me, if I want to make money off of YouTube, I want to do it the real way, and I want to have subscribers who subscribe to me because they love what I do or love what I put out there, not, you know, yeah, just buying subscribers and views is unethical on my part.
Not only that, but I've spent now working very, very, very hard on this channel, and I don't think it would be that hard for Google to figure out what's going on and shut you down like that.
Yeah.
You know? No way.
George Camp says, I'm out of here. Thanks for doing this live feeds. The one-on-one is clutch for viewers. Keep rocking out and love yourself. Woo. Thank you. And hopefully we'll see you next time. Hey, Reset, how are you? And thank you so much. Says views. Okay. Chardo Chicken Timber, ever consider a Ford Transit van or similar instead of putting a stand-up roof on your Chevy van? Mercedes Sprinters are nice, but are you saving money?
I'm not saving money.
I have money saved up for the bill specifically and for living on the road without having to work for a while, yes. I will, however, as soon as we get on the road, I will be looking for ways to make money before I run out of my savings. I have considered Ford Transit myself when I was looking, even MedJed. I had a very hard time finding a good van in a good condition. I've looked at Ford Transits, I've looked at Sprinters, I've looked at VWs, and none of them were either a good price or a good condition. Demon says I'm using a Transit. Chardo, best consensus, Jed, you still thinking of changing your logo because of the 13?
Yeah, I think it's a change of pace anyway. When we get back on the road, the videos are going to change a little bit anyway, so it's probably a good thing to rebrand a little bit.
Ready for life. Remember, Amazon pays a lower amount for electronics.
Yeah, but the more you sell, the higher your commission rate goes up.
Yeah. Arizona Cactus Flower says playlist within your channel is very important.
I agree.
Yes, I have playlists. All of my videos on playlist. I have my chronological order playlist. I have my van building playlist. I have the get to know me playlist where in those videos where I talk a little bit about myself on the personal level. And I have my live stream playlist. So yeah, I think playlists are important for sure. Rider for Life says, freaking Amazon has switched up their affiliate payout system to where they now pay different amounts on different types of products. Yeah, I am an affiliate person with Amazon. I've read through their program and stuff, but I'm still not understanding a lot of it. I definitely need to look into it. What I've learned is if a person buys products through your links and that person is also an affiliate partner of their own, then you don't get commission from what they buy. So an affiliate person cannot use another affiliate person's links to buy stuff. You're not going to get any commission of that. I've learned that. Magic also says videos cutting in and out, sound is occasionally distorted. Oh. Sorry, guys. I'm trying. Okay. Demon says, if I had a bat for self-defense, I would carry a glove and a ball with it. With the two, definitely. Probably a good idea, just in case. Second Doctor 4, without gun rights, only the bad 1% have the guns. We need guns in the hands of the 99% to keep the bastards in check.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yes. MC is okay, yeah, video got bad suddenly. I thought maybe it was just me. And best defense is just have Jed drop his pants at them. I mean, imagine that, right? So you have a person who is breaking into your house, right? And the person expects either the owner of the house to be sleeping, right? Or get scared and put their arms in the air. But what if they see a naked Jed running at them and screaming? I think any person would get scared at that point or think it's super weird and just leave.
Anaconda, black snake.
Sometimes, I mean, it's a good defense. You just gotta like scare them back, you know, or like make them feel weird. It's a good defense.
I'm getting too ADD over here. I gotta move around. I gotta go do something.
Okay, we're gonna do.
I've been sitting down.
My laptop is about to die, so I'm gonna do. I'm gonna read last few comments and then we'll be done. Passing time says dog is better. Dog is very good thing to have for defense for sure. If you have like a dog that will defend you. I used to have 2 dogs and they would bark, yes, but they definitely wouldn't do anything if I were to get attacked. They would just run away. They were scared of everything and everybody. Visual Child says cameras, equipment, etc. would be cool for you, Jed, as quick-minded as you are, and Evie too. But Evie would do great as a display model. LL perhaps in the bikini. I'm just kidding, Evie. Thank you. Yeah, we're both gonna start the camera equipment channels type thing. But before we do that, I'm gonna do my gear video to show you guys every single piece of gear I have for my photography and for my videos. And Alpha101, thank you so much. Dan says it works, but it's not ethical in regards to buying views. Yeah, it's not ethical at all, and I don't believe that. I don't believe in that at all. I do think there are some channels out there that I watch who do buy views and subscribers. I'm not going to talk about it, though. Dragon Raptor says, thanks for hosting a live stream, my friends. I wish you guys the best and look forward to your upcoming videos. Remember, Jed, don't love yourself too much or risk getting busted by Evie. When he does love himself too much, I'm usually right there next to him now, so no getting busted. And he didn't even hear me say that. And thank you so much for joining. Okay, Alpha1 says, Google takes 30%. There are better options for donating. Yes, Google does take 30%. If you do want to donate, you can always go either use my Amazon links and buy if you buy stuff of Amazon, or I have a Patreon account as well. Completely up to you though. Ramos King of Rome says you can buy new Chinese vans in Australia for around $25,000. Secondhand, $50,000. Secondhand, $10,000. Really? New Chinese vans in Australia? Okay. Am I still here? Hey guys, so my laptop is dying and I'm losing signal because of it. So I would have to end it over here. And yeah. Let's see, where am I? Okay, yes. Have a good night. Love you. Love you, Luffies. Keep up great, both of you. See you next time. Keep on rumbling on. Bye for now. Bye. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me. We had a great group of people here. I'm sorry for all of my connecting issues. I think it's the wind, my laptop, and everything mixed together just doesn't make for a good live stream. As always, it's going to be another one next Sunday. I might do a short one in the middle of the week. But I am in the process of filming a video today, so that hopefully be out tomorrow, I'm hoping, maybe the next day. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. Love yourself, and I'll see you next time. Yee.